Here are the top 5 videos we have in 2023. Number 5. Mastering interviews with ChatGPT, your ultimate guide.
Say, for example, we're just about to release a new video and pack for Deloitte. So say you're preparing for Deloitte. So you want to answer, first question, so you want to answer, why do you want to tell me 10 facts about Deloitte? So you could use these facts when you're answering the question, tell me why you want to work for Deloitte, and you need 5 or 6 key facts. ChatGPT will just chuck these out for you. So what does a graduate auditor do? So as a graduate auditor, I would assist senior auditors in conducting financial audits for clients. I would do a variety of tasks, which could include reviewing financial statements and records, identifying and assessing potential risks to the finance. Mad, isn't it? It just blows my mind how cool this is. It's a really good place to start. It's a good place to have something that you can work with, take some of it and then build on others.
Number 4. Pass the PwC interview.
I like to think about this in really simple terms as just 5 fast facts. What are 5 unique facts that you can present about PwC that give a compelling reason for why you want to work for this company? How many people work for them? What was their revenue? What was their profit? Their corporate social responsibility projects? How did your department do? And you can find that in so many different places, whether that be About Us, history, awards, annual reports. There are so many different places that you can go and find 5 fast facts or 5 unique facts. What's your biggest weakness? Now, I love this question, and I find that so many people struggle with this. So when you're thinking about a biggest weakness, I always recommend you tell something which has an element of truth. Now, it might just be me and being concerned with being authentic, but if somebody was to say to me, like, I work too hard, I struggle to say no, I have a poor work-life balance. Now, genuinely, actually, some of those things for me are true. I sort of find that, number one, it's not really true for most people. And the second thing is, everyone says that. Everyone uses that as a weakness, and it's not really a weakness. So what I always recommend that people do is pick something that has some truth that you're trying to work on.
Number 3. Pass the EY interview.
Question number 2, why do you want to do this job? Now, of course, if you're watching this, you might be applying for a graduate role, a senior role, a director role, whatever that role is. Make sure that you have a really good job description that you can refer to. What is a good job description? Well, a good job description will contain the tasks and responsibilities that you're going to do, and also the skills that you need, because you're going to use this in your answer. The first part of your answer, you're basically going to say, well, as a graduate auditor at EY, I would do ABC. These are the things that I would be doing. Why do that? Surely they know that. Because if you're doing any type of video interview, particularly if it's done through something like HireVue, they're going to be picking out keywords which are relevant to the job description. EY UK employs over 17,000 professionals. EY's history dates back to 1849 as Harding and Pulling, and they've got over 170 years of history. They have 21 offices across the UK, and they're aiming to achieve gender parity and new partner admission by 2025, and have at least 14% female representation and at least 20% ethnic minority representation in leadership positions by 2025.
Number 2. Pass the BlackRock interview.
I would really make this akin to a question like, what is your greatest achievement? What is the thing that you're most proud of? Is it coming to study in another country? Is it an award that you won? Is it a scholarship that you got? Something that you thought, wow, I really overcame a massive challenge that was really difficult for me to do. And really what this question is asking is saying, how do you solve difficult problems in your life? What are the things or the thing that is so impressive and important about you that differentiates you from everybody else, that really separates you from the crowd and makes me stand up and go, wow, that's amazing. How did you do that? Now, every company's interview process is built upon their core values. And this is a great opportunity for you to put your research in, or just get the research note, because we already found out what BlackRock values are and how you can structure an answer around it, and pick out one of their values. So it could be, for example, integrity, excellence, discipline,
amazing client service. And then you just pick out an example where you've demonstrated that. I demonstrated exceptional client service when I was working in a call center, because I had somebody call me up with a complaint who was really upset because they had seen a fraudulent transaction on their credit card. I took the time to listen to them. I understood that why they were upset, and I empathized with them by repeating back their situation, their problem. I then gave them reassurance and said that I would go and speak to my manager, look into this immediately, and I would give them a call at the end of the day. Even if the situation wasn't resolved, I was going to let them know what was happening. Because really, even though they were angry, I knew that they were just worried. They were frustrated and they were fearful, and I wanted to make them feel heard. So that's a great way of demonstrating that you really understand the core value of exceptional customer experience.
And our number 1 video, Pass the Deloitte Interview.
Introducing yourself to senior colleagues is no different to just introducing yourself. All you're going to be doing is that instead of saying that you're a student studying a degree or a professional working a job, you're going to be taking on the role of whatever it is that you're meant to be. You know, hi, my name's Mike and I'm a graduate auditor at Deloitte. And then you're just going to launch into a personal introduction, which is going to be, this is what I've done in the past 3 to 5 years. This is my work experience. These are my extracurricular activities and volunteering. These are my skills and interests. And if you want, just end with a hook or with a conversation point. Tell me about a time when you had to adapt to change. So what you'd want to talk about when you're sort of speaking about adapting to change is maybe, you know, there was a conflict, maybe somebody has changed the way that they work with you, maybe a member of your team has left, maybe somebody in your group dropped out. Really highlight the change, talk about what the change means, and then what you had to do additionally, or how you spread that work out amongst other people.
We want to thank you for being a part of our journey, and we are also glad that we were a part of your year's success. We all wish you a happy new year.